Didn't realise it was nicer. What's up guys, my name's Rev and today we're going to play some Paddle Up. Now you might be thinking, hang on, you're playing a table tennis game, you only did a video on a table tennis game not too long ago. Well, you'd be right, and there's a good reason for that. Now, Ping Pong Waves VR was very good, I enjoyed it, but Paddle Up seems to be that next step in providing you with a lot more options, a lot more features, so I thought I'd show you guys what it's got. Now, for full disclosure, the dev did contact me and gave me a key, asked me if I wanted to make a video. Now, I had already bought the game and I already was planning on making a video, so I thought, why not give a key away as a giveaway for the video? So at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you how you can win yourselves a key for Paddle Up. Alright, so let's jump straight into it. Now, as you can see, we're in a nice clean apartment, but you can change the environment on this one, so we could have a go at that as well. Now we'll jump into the main menu quickly just to show you the different options that you've got. So as you can see here, we've got customizing options. You can customize everything. Your paddle, you can customize the type of paddle to match how you prefer to play with the amount of bounce and spin that it's got, which I thought was pretty cool. So I prefer the thick sponge type. Now the size of the paddle, I'm just going to keep it as the regular size, but you can give yourselves a massive friggin' paddle if you want. I mean, look at the size of that thing. So if you're new to table tennis and you still want to play, this would be a great option for you because you can literally, well, you're never going to miss the ball, are you, with a paddle that size? That's just nuts. But I think for me, I'll stick back to the regular size. There we go. Now the options on the bottom, you can really customize the paddle to exactly how you want it so that it feels most realistic for you. Like the alignment, you can change that so the paddle moves, as you can see there. But middle's fine for me. Position, as you can see, paddle moves up, paddle moves down. And the rotation, 255 is exactly how I want it, but as you can see, you can rotate the paddle so that it's exactly at the position that you want, which is awesome. Okay, so the ball you can customize as well. You can have a fiery ball, you can have different coloured balls, but I'll stick with the normal one. Now location, this is the apartment. Now if we go to the final frontier, check this out. There we go, so as you can see, now in space. There's Earth behind us, there's the fiery sun in front of us, looking like a few spaceships flying in front of it actually. So yeah, this is very different to the apartment, but I think we'll go back to the apartment. Yeah, we'll stay in this one, nice and chilled, relaxed. Now, hat, as you can see, we end up with a mirror. Hello. And we can change what our face looks like because this game also has multiplayer as well. So, as you can see, you can be a shithead if you want. You can be a boss with the beer. And there's lots of different options, as you can see. There's all sorts of crazy stuff. Sombrero, Santa hat. I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to be a host. No, let's be a host. Okay, quickly into the settings, music, sound effects, ambient noise, reflections, ball trail, all self-explanatory. You don't need me to tell you what they all do, but that's good that all the options are there. Now, here are the options that you've got in the game. Multiplayer, which I'll try in a minute. AI match, we'll give that a go. Challenges, which is fun, and practice, which is obviously going to help you improve your game. So, practice, jump into the table, and it is literally just you and the table. So you can practice hitting the ball around as much as you want. Simple as that. So if we go back into practice, wall, so you might have seen table tennis tables, you can fold them up, so this basically does that, so you can just play against yourself, get used to hitting the ball. Pretty simple, nice little practice with a wall. Ball shooter, we've got a little shooter in front of us that's going to fire balls at us like that. And that's pretty much it, just a case of firing the ball, hitting them back wherever you want. It's a good little practice session, hone your skills. As you can see, I don't have any skills, but yeah, you get the gist. So fire balls and hit them back. Hey, still firing balls at me. Hey, stop firing balls at me. So if we go into the AI, so we're just going to have a nice little robot partner that's just going to hit the ball back. So no scoring, just somebody to hit the ball back to you. So you have a friend, table tennis friend.
Oh, friend!
Oh, look at that, it's kicking mouse already. See how he's got a nice suave hat going on there. Very dapper. See, even just the difference in this table tennis game with the AI, you actually have a full kind of robot person rather than just a floating paddle. It all makes a difference to enhance the experience, I think. You got a nice little robot friend rather than just a floating paddle hitting the ball back to you. Yeah, so that's practicing with the AI. Now we'll have a quick look at the challenges because this is fun too. So we'll go for bullseye. As you can see, I've already had a play with these, so let's go from stage 1 and then I'll show you what this is all about. So that fires the ball at you and you see there's a area marked on the table that you've got to hit the ball back into. So this again is to improve your skills. So the ball is actually going to be going to where you want it to go, and the aim is to get the ball into the center because that's the bullseye. As you can see, I'm not brilliant, so I too struggle to get into the bullseye, but as long as I get it into the big square, I'm happy. So again, that's a great little practice mode, because if you can consistently get the ball into that square and then you keep working on it and then you can consistently get it into the, hey, bullseye, into the bullseye, then you know your skills are improving because the ball is going where you want it to go. It's not just bouncing off the paddle and going somewhere random and pot luck that you're getting it over the net. So yeah, so that's a nice little challenge practice thing there. Now we'll just skip to the harder level so I can show you what that's like. Now as you can see, it moves around and it's a hell of a lot bloody smaller, and really have to concentrate to get the ball to land just where you want it to land whilst the square's moving around as well. Ah! See, I'm not brilliant. I can just about get it into the square most of the time. Oh, and then look, friggin' disappears. You gotta remember where it was and hit it back with no square there to aim at. Ah! See, harder. So yeah, nice practice modes. Sorry, they were the challenges. And we've also got beer pong, which I'm sure you can guess what beer pong is. Pick up the ball, and throw it into the cup. Throw it from behind the table. Grab the ball and throw it. Oh, I cheated. That's like, you can be a magician as well. Look. Ooh, use the force. Use the force. Hey. Oh. Oh. Hey. So yeah, beer pong. You get the gist. Something different for a laugh. Not quite table tennis, but definitely something different to mess around with. Now AI match, you'll know what that's going to be because I've shown you, you've got the yellow robot there, so it's just basically playing a match against the yellow robot, and you've got all these different skill levels. Now the robot is pretty damn good, so I would start off low and work your way up because Master gonna absolutely kick your ass. So we'll not bother playing that right now, and we'll jump straight into multiplayer and see if there's anybody to play. Now as you can see, you can invite a friend as well, and they've got to be playing paddle up at the same time. Invite them in. That is friggin' awesome. But I don't have any friends that have a Vive, so I can't do that. Never mind, we'll play against a random person. See, now this is awesome. This is part of the feedback that I had for Ping Pong Waves VR. You can keep playing locally whilst it's finding another player to match it with. So, as it's finding, you can just jump back in and play against the robot. Oh. Play against the robot till the game finds somebody to play with. Yay, point to me. Now, whilst we're playing the AI and waiting for a real person to jump in, I'll just quickly talk about the physics of this table tennis game. So Paddle Up is really trying to go the extra mile to get the physics just right, and I have to admit, the physics on this are pretty friggin' awesome. Like, they've done an update recently, I think it's a beta update, so that they're really improving the spin on the ball, which you can definitely tell. See, I'm not a great spinner of the ball, but they have added a lot of spin to make it as realistic as possible. As that was one of the negatives of other table tennis games. People were saying the spin doesn't match like it is in real life. So the closer obviously a table tennis game can get it to real life, the better. So that's what it's all about. You don't want it to feel arcadey. You want it to feel like you're actually playing table tennis, which this absolutely does. Really does. Hey, really does make you feel like you're playing table tennis, guys. I love it. Hey, come on, coat my spin. See the spin? And it came off his paddle? Awesome, just what it's like in real life. Did I win? Yes! I can ping pong. Look at that for an awesome Steam achievement. Officially, I can ping pong. Hey, we've got someone to play with. Hey. Okay, let's play. Oh nice, that gives you a ping as well. There we go. That's it. Hey. Okay. Hey! Alright guys, so that was multiplayer. So as you can see, he had himself muted because he didn't want to talk to me. Must not be friendly enough. Yeah, multiplayer is freaking awesome in Paddle Up. Like, this is what I wished multiplayer was like in Ping Pong Waves VR. See, even though there's a bit of lag in the ball, as you could see when I was playing, the lag was on when he was hitting the ball, so it kind of looked like he wasn't going to hit it, and then as you saw, he did hit it and the ball came back. But as the ball is coming back to you and you're hitting it, the ball was so smooth. That is what you want. The ball needs to be smooth for it to be a good experience playing multiplayer, and that was fucking amazing. Like, it honestly felt as good as playing locally with the AI or practicing. Like, that's how smooth it was. So big thumbs up from me for Paddle Up multiplayer. Now just quickly, one thing I forgot to mention when I was talking about the settings and customizing and everything, where the table is, you can move it by pressing on the grip button. So if you press the grip button, you see this grid comes up, and then you can move the table up or down for the height that you want, and you can move it closer to you or further away to fit your play space. So you can put the table in exactly the position that feels most realistic for you and the best place in the play space. So you can move the world to your head height. So I'm 6'2", so I would move it to there. Yeah? So the table now is at the realistic height for a 6'2" person. and if I wanted it closer for my play space, I could. If I wanted to move it back, I could, which is freaking awesome that you can do that. Like in Ping Pong Waves VR, you could move the table closer to you or further away, but it did it as you're in the world, and it made you feel sick. Like my wife had a go, and I said, why don't you adjust the table to put it where you want? And she tried it, and she just went, oh my god, no, feel sick, I'm not doing that. But this doesn't make you feel sick at all. Absolutely fine. Another awesome implementation from the Paddle Up guys, nice one. So in summary, I honestly don't know what I would add to Paddle Up. Like it really does seem to have everything nailed down, all the little extras that you would want to practice, to play against AI, to play multiplayer, to invite friends. There's challenges for practicing, which like gives you point system as well, so it gives you something to aim towards. All the customizable settings that you could want. It's just really well thought out. They've really put a lot of effort into thinking what the player would actually want and all the little things that make that big difference into making it a great experience. Now, I did mention we're going to do a key giveaway. So all you have to do, like this video, comment on the video, and then I'll pick somebody at random using a random comment name generator, and I'll give out a free key. So the key will be messaged to you in YouTube, so you know that it's actually coming from me. And yeah, so if you've got a Vive, you want to try out Paddle Up, comment like, and you might be in with a chance of winning a key to play this awesome game. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little video, another table tennis one, but as you can see, quite different to the last one that I did. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Now, I'm quiet. Whoa, what was that? Where's my gun? Hello? Whoa! You're not nice, are you? Oh, shit.